Hello everyone. Welcome to another Super Boss Guide. This time, we will be looking at the Drauga Super. As usual, let's start with the stat requirements. These are the stats required for survival. I recommend having higher defense and HP. And these are the stats required for the DPS. I recommend having higher damage limit for fast killing. Let's take a look at what this boss can do. This boss has 3 phases. Phase changes at specific points. Second phase starts when the mobs spawn, and third phase starts when boss gets below 90 million HP. Pattern and damage of the skills changes in every phase. There are only 3 single target skills. None of them hit very hard. There are 3 AoE skills. All of these do decent damage. There are also 3 special effect skills. These are what makes Drauga troublesome. Let's see a demonstration and understand how the things go. The start of the battle is Phase 1. Drauga starts with the nail attack, which is a single target attack. It is a quick attack. After this, it either does raging attack or fierce blow. Both of these have same animation. Raging attack reduces target's HP by 99%. Next comes Belial, which is a soil AoE. This should be debuffed. Right after the AoE comes the first clause. This marks the target for next attack. Second clause will be deadly on marked target. This can be countered by removing aggro from the tank using the calm skill of the Saint. Understanding how this skill works is very important for this boss. Second phase starts when the boss summons John and Jane. Let's ignore the boss for now and focus on these 2 mobs. DPS must be very careful here. Both of them will gain a defense or magic defense buff. This buff will change every 30 seconds. If defense buff, then they must not be hit with physical attacks. If magic defense, then they must not be hit with magic attack. Boss can still be hit by any type of attack. Another thing to note is that if John dies first, then Jane can only be killed by physical DPS. And opposite if Jane dies first. These mobs also do AoE damage, and they must be killed first. Also, don't forget that boss still attacks while the mobs are alive. After the mobs are dead, boss pattern can be easily seen. It starts with the nail attack. Next, it does a physical AoE called Genocide. This does high damage, and paired with mob's AoE can be deadly. This should be debuffed. Next comes the Fierce Blow, the same attack from the previous phase. Debuff the boss after this. And next is the same old soil AoE. This should be debuffed. Also note that the pattern resets at 150 million HP. Third phase starts when the boss goes below 90 million HP. It starts with the 2 claws. Same ones from the first phase. Saint must use calm during or after this. And someone other than the tank should stop moving to take the aggro. After the claws, it uses Genocide. The same physical AoE from the previous phase. Battle usually ends around this point. After this is the Raging Attack and then Geno Burst, which is the upgraded Belial. After Geno Burst, it either uses Mad Life or Hungry Life. I couldn't get a footage of these because battles end earlier. If you found this helpful, then like, subscribe, and share with your friends. See you next time.